Okay, guys, it seems that it's actually gonna happen. NERDSoul. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people? Today, oh yeah, we coming with another wonderful episode of That's Right on Screen. And today, oh yeah, today we've got some news that I hope is real because it's been a while, y'all. But we heard that Jamie Foxx is of course attached to play the titular character Spawn. And honestly, from all aspects, this seems like this is a good thing. Like, everybody is feeling it. Jamie Foxx can act. Spawn is a pretty dope character. We'll get into it a little bit. And we seem to have someone who's good at making small horror kind of thriller vibe films, and Blumhouse joining in. So this is all spades, right? Yeah, to a certain degree, because we have Todd McFarlane coming in to direct for his very first time. And I'm not sure if this is the kind of joint that you want, but I'll get into it in a little bit because, you know, first time directors, you never really know. But before we get into that, if you did not know who Spawn was, you know, depending on your age, Spawn is a character under Image Comics. Back in the 90s, there were a bunch of artists, writers, creators that got together and created, they left like DC and Marvel, and they created Image Comics. One of the main characters at Image Comics was Spawn, short for Hell Spawn. Al Simmons, he ends up getting double crossed. He goes to hell, then he makes a deal to see his wife again, and then, in that deal, he has to become Spawn, and, when he gets back, his wife is married to another man, all kinds of crazy stuff. But he decides to start fighting between, good, evil, bad guys, robbers, all kinds of stuff. And he's trapped between heaven and hell for the battle of, Armageddon and the souls caught in the balance. So it's pretty cool. There's a lot of lore going on. You got like different characters that are either friends or foes, or used to be friends and now foes. So there's a lot to pull from in this kind of whimsical world of a man that's caught between heaven and hell, between his choices, between his rage, his revenge, and the woman that he loves. Now, before we hit the jump, I do want to hark on the whole thing with Jamie Foxx. I think it's a very good choice. I don't know how they got him. Now, in the article, they're talking about, Jamie Foxx was always hype about this character, very interested, so that's good. He's excited about it, and he's already talked to Todd McFarlane about this, and they've gotten together about what they want to do, what they want to be, and what they want to kind of become together with this project. So I'm excited about that. I think Jamie definitely has the acting chops. He knows how to, kind of give that Oscar-winning performance. And it would be really cool to see like that level of actor behind a character like this, because Spawn at the time was kind of derivative, but he did become kind of something else and grew a life of his own. Now, I'm going to get to a couple of other stuff as far as like back in the day and also where they see this project going in just a moment. But first, KURO brand going to help us pay them bills. Yeah, check that link below. Hats, shirts, hoodies, all that jazz. And once you find something you like, of course, cop it. Now, we have Spawn. We have Todd McFarlane, who's directing for the first time. We're going to get to that in a second. But where has Spawn been and where do I think it can go? They had their movie in the 90s. They had an animated series on HBO in the 90s. Both of them had their bright spots and some of their tougher to get over scenes. But I do think the vibe of the comics, if we could get that feel, if we could get that kind of, darkness into it, similar to what the HBO series was able to do, I do think that we could have something that's creepy, that's scary, has some thrills and some visceral action. So that's a very, very good thing, because paired with Blumhouse, who is very excited about this, they're going to have a budget around 10 to 12 million. And he's like, yo, I think we can really do this. I think it's gonna be a great addition. And you know, Blumhouse could use a franchise, man. This could be great for business as well. So good for business, good for fans, good for Todd McFarlane to finally get this out, because he's been talking about this movie forever. And since we're talking about Todd McFarlane, let's talk about a couple of the statements where he was saying he wanted to have a character that was similar to like the Boogeyman, where he didn't really say much, but it was more body language, and how Jamie Foxx could really pull that off. And the couple of lines here and there, Jamie Foxx would really be able to deliver them in a way where maybe this one line could mean so much to so many different characters. And that is great. That is extremely well thought out. And I think we could have kind of like this villain-ish, anti-hero-ish character that also brings this kind of boogeyman vibe when it comes to bad guys. But my question is, can Todd McFarlane pull this off? I ask that because this is his very first time directing. And not to say that first-time directors can't kill it, but directing is a very huge job. You know, being able to check this, check that, post-production, pre-production, all kinds of things that, you know, people do not see. Directors are the people that are on set the longest. You know, actors might come on set for say like 2-3 months. Directors are there for like 2 years making this movie happen. So it is a very large undertaking, and I'm not sure if it's gonna work out for him. That's what worries me, and maybe why I need to see the very first trailer. But the good thing is, if he's paired with a very good first AD, you know, say they find themselves an AD that's, you know, extremely experienced, has been in the game, and a cinematographer that is just crushing it as far as getting the right look, getting the right feel, I think that team can come together and help Todd McFarlane get the movie that he needs to get out of this. So guys, holla at me, I'ma holla at you. Down in the comments, let's talk about, of course, Spawn. I'm pretty excited to see what happens. I hope this comes out and turns out to be great. Please, man, this has been so long. He's been talking about this movie forever, at least for Todd McFarlane to make this happen. Please, God. So before I bounce, I'm gonna tell you guys to holla at ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right, check me out right there. All my videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. Don't forget to get one for them playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul. That's right, there's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other. And remember, whatever lurks around in the dark alleys might not be good for your health. Peace.